Lomatalong ba singire na tamo yate benete kotsoyam kwa masosiam te tekaiki.
Oi happy in the quantalang basing kita hina tamo yate benito pot swam aspali masosiam tita kaiki.
Nagkontulang lasting it hinatamayat Evan. Good morning, Bobcats.
All right, good morning, Bobcats. Welcome to our Bobcat News One today. And to get us started off with our news broadcast, we have a special guest who would like to share a special message to welcome in all our parents, our community members, our students in for the start of the school year. Please give a little round of applause for Mrs. Thomas. All right, Mrs. Thomas, right backstage, and here she is. All right, Mrs. Thomas.
All right, Nakwang Kalava, good morning. It is great to be here with you all on the Bobcat News. We are officially finishing the first week of school. It's hard to believe, but we did it. We got everybody on track. Our enrollment is looking really great. We have a lot of new staff, a lot of new students. So going to be a really exciting school year. We have a lot of great new programs that have come into our building and, people to support that. So I would like to, thank our staff for getting everything ready for our students. A lot of preparation, a lot of training that has taken place prior. So we are all on board with having a clear understanding what our goals and responsibilities are here at the school. So, I'm really looking forward to the year. My role as a principal is first and foremost an instructional leader. I've been a teacher for multiple years, and I love education. I love working with kids. And my goal is to ensure that every student that leaves our school, our campus, is going to be successful, no matter where they go. And in order to be successful at what you do as a student is preparing our students to be awesome readers, to comprehend information that they're reading, to solve multi-step complex math problems, and to be fluent in those problem-solving strategies. And the same goes with reading, being able to read, being able to comprehend information, being able to communicate through writing, through speaking. And with Bobcat News, that's a great opportunity because our students are able to vocalize their thoughts. They're not shy. They can approach anybody without being timid, without being scared. And that's what we want. We want our students to shine and be successful. As we know, that's probably one of the hardest things to do is to speak in front of people, to speak in front of your peers, and to speak with strangers. So, those are things that we work with here at the school. Along with that, and ensuring that our students are successful is providing multiple supports for them. I'm really excited to say that we have an RTI team with a certified interventionist who is going to be leading a team of 2. Our paraprofessionals with 1, Ms. Zosbas, who's going to be working with foundations, our early phonemic awareness program for our students. And she has done very well with this. She has had a great mentor, Mrs. Youngberg, who has taught her, the program itself. And she took on this initiative, and I saw great success with it with our first grade students. So I thought she's the person to teach all our students in kindergarten through second grade, the foundations program, up to 3rd grade. So that is in place there, and she'll also be helping with RTI with other grade levels as well. The other individual is Mrs. LaCapa, who will be providing RTI. And the lead is Miss Lindsay Bahi, who is our interventionist. She has wonderful ideas, great collaboration with our instructional leadership team. And we have a new RTI program into reading, into math. We've had training on that just prior to school starting. So the great program. And, with the implementation and support of our RTI team, we know our students are going to get the best support that they can with this program and with this team providing that support. In addition, we have all our teaching positions filled. Yay! I thank all our teachers for coming in and having an interest in our school. That speaks volumes for teachers wanting to come here at Second Mesa Day School and hearing the conversations with them, that they hear a lot of great things about our school. And that speaks volumes there. And that's what we're here. We want to hear. We want to make sure that we are transparent, that we are out there putting information such as this through the news about all the wonderful things we're doing here at the school. So we have brand new teachers in second grade. We have Miss Larissa Guamana. We have a brand new teacher, Miss Castellano, second grade, who finished with the ITEP program. And in third grade, we have Miss Cepine, brand new teacher as well. And in the other third grade class, we have Miss April Benoist, who has had some years under her sleeve right now. So she's in third grade. We had Miss Yuvella move into fourth grade. She transitioned with her students. Fifth grade, we have Miss Naha. She has moved from primary to the intermediate grade level. So she's in fifth grade now. Sixth grade, Miss Yaiva has also transitioned with her class as well. So she's taken on that role as a sixth grade teacher. And Miss Adams is our ESS teacher. PE, we have Miss Honani. And I tell you, she's keeping these kids busy. I think they're wearing her out more than the kids are getting worn out. But she has come in to provide a lot of great activities, even for our staff, and got us up, got us moving. So really great opportunities there in our PE program. And what's really nice about this is that PE is now offered twice a week for our students, which is great. We need to see them up and moving. Research shows that if kids are moving, having those brain breaks, they can retain a lot more information versus just sitting there. We know that. We have our ESS program that's up and running. We have an additional member who has transitioned to that program, which is Miss Lucas, who will also be providing additional support to Miss Adams and her program there. So we have a lot of great opportunities there with just K through 6 and our ESS program. And I'm so excited to announce FACE. We have some brand new little 7 students in our FACE program. They are so cute. I think their backpacks are half their size, but they are awesome. You see these little legs walking down the hallway. It is so great to see our littles who have come and joined us in our Bobcat school. They are doing very well. They are learning routines, and it's amazing. And I can't wait to see their progress next year as kindergarten, because that's what we want, is to prepare our students to be ready to transition into kindergarten and be ready to roll right with it on day 1. So I thank Miss Batala for coming in and being our certified FACE teacher, and Miss Bigay, who is her assistant. So they have a busy schedule as well. The kids are bussed in. They go out there, pick up the kids with the driver, and have their breakfast in the classroom. They join the rest of the group during the K2 lunch, and they're eating lunch with them. So, they're starting to have those interactions with our students, and they also participate in our special classes as well. So great opportunities for our littles. So that's a really exciting program that we've been wanting to see here at our school. We have it, and it's going strong now. So, any 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds that have missed their cutoff and they can't get in anywhere, but, bring them in. We'll take a look at your application and we'll go from there. So I highly encourage anybody that has 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, they can't get into school, please bring them, and we'll help and see what we can do to provide that assistance to you all. So those are just, wonderful opportunities that we have here at the school. And it's just such a relief to know that we have certified personnel in our classrooms. We are growing. I believe the last of our enrollment, we were at 181. And then last of all is our 4-day week schedule. It's hard to believe it's our Friday today. It has gone very quickly. Time just goes quick. Students don't realize the time that is going. They haven't said anything about the extended times in the morning and extended times after school. It's that busy, and good stuff busy, meaning education, meaning curriculum instruction is happening during those times. So it has also led to, multiple bus runs. We have FACE, who has their run at a separate time in the morning. Then we have dismissal for K2 at 2:45. The buses depart here, and for grades 3 through 6 at 3:45. So, please make note those changes in your calendars, in your schedules. If you have childcare providers, inform them so that they're aware of, our schedules. I know we kind of, and it happens very first week. People are adjusting their schedules as well, having to make those changes in their own personal schedules to ensure that their child is received safely at home. And that's in particular for our grades K through 2. We want to ensure that there's an adult there to pick them up. So, look at your schedule. We recommend that you get there 5 minutes early, and be patient with us. We're still getting kids, so those routes are changing. They're changing, and they are being updated as those changes are being made. The biggest route we have is from the village of Songopoli. It literally fills up a whole bus. And that's great. That's great. So we've had to make some changes and accommodations as well to pick up other students who are on that route so that they're here before instruction begins. We want to make sure that all our students are here on time because, as you know, we're on a tight schedule and instruction has started a lot earlier. So with that said, please have your students here on time every day, no later than 8 o'clock, because after 8 o'clock, they are considered tardy. And with only 4 days of instruction in the week, we are needing students here every day. 1 day absent is like a setback of a whole week. So understand that, if we are going by the minutes now, we're talking minutes here. We are only down to not 180 days, we are down to 150 days. So that means we need our students here every day. Appointments, please try to schedule them on Fridays. Schedule them on Fridays. And if you have to schedule an appointment, let's try for the very latest in the afternoon if possible, because all the core instruction happens in the morning and early afternoon. So please, again, keep those things in mind as parents. Friday's appointments, please, if you can, and late afternoon if possible, because we need students here. The other thing is questions about extracurricular activities. We will continue. We are getting letters of interest from our staff for coaching. We will be soon starting cross country here. So, we're going all the time and looking into also supporting students if they need additional support after school with tutoring and perhaps the GATE program as well, because Mrs. Naha is in the classroom. So, those are things that we have to work out in our schedule as well for after school activities. So, but again, I just want to reemphasize attendance is a must. We have to be here every day. And if we're late, please get up early. Let's set those clocks early and let the roosters crow and wake you up early so you are on that bus every day. So I can't stress that enough. Attendance, please. And the attendance policy will be listed in our student handbook. The student handbook is near completion. It is going to the board. It has gone through legal for review. There have been some modifications and changes that the governing board has recommended. And so next week, we will be looking at doing the final approval and then getting it out to you all so you have for your reference. And that took a lot of time. We had a team come in during the summer and revise it because it hasn't been revised for a while. So that is new and will be in your hands here shortly. We are planning on doing an open house to welcome our guests, our community, our stakeholders coming into our school. and getting to know who our new staff are and our new students as well, and welcome our new members as a Bobcat family to our new enrollees that are coming in from other areas here. So we'll keep you posted on that with our open house. But other than that, it's been a very positive week, very fast. There's so many great opportunities that are upcoming for this school year, and positive changes, always positive changes. As I said, as an instructional leader, where I'm looking out in the best interest of students, putting students first no matter what. And I miss teaching, and every opportunity I get, I'm in there. I will work with a kid. It's like if I see a student who needs some help, I'm right there jumping right in and supporting a student because I feel that's my role. And I just love working with kids. I love seeing their progress. I love seeing um, the positive growth that they make in a school year. And in addition, speaking of positive growth, we have done very well with our park assessment through BIE. It blew me away. I was quite surprised and I was so happy. And as a staff, we were celebrating. So we want to celebrate with you all as well, and recognize our students, the staff, for all the hard work that is invested in our students. And we're talking about last year. Now, if we have our RTI team this year, which was established last year, we can only go up, right? So, it's showing that it is working. We are making that positive growth. So, lots to celebrate here at our school. Um, and I know, if you have any questions, we do invite you as parents, as community members, to come in and speak with either. I recommend you come to me. A lot of times, we have the assumption that nobody's listening, that your voice is not being heard, and we want to ensure that your voice is being heard. You can contact me by phone, by email, and in person. I highly recommend in person because I like to know who I'm speaking to. I like to put a face with a name so that when I see you in the community, I can wave to you. I can say, hello, how are you doing? I can connect you with your student at the school. Building those positive relationships is what I prefer. And having those conversations in person is the best. So those are the ways you can contact me if you have any questions. Of course, we have our, administrative staff in the office as well. If you're not able to come in, leave a message with them, because honestly, I get a lot of emails in a day, and sometimes I cannot get to it immediately. So the best thing is, leave a message with the receptionist and I will get right back to you. So know that I'm not ignoring you. It's just, the day is very, very busy. And a lot of times my time is spent, focusing on the operations of the school and getting into those classrooms as much as I can to provide as much support to our students. So, know that your voice is welcome. We encourage you to speak. We encourage you to address any questions you may have. And those are the sources that you can reach me here. So with that, I encourage you all to become a part of our team, become a volunteer. We have wonderful things happening here. And we want you to take ownership of some of these projects that we have here at the school. Of course, you want to be here on multiple occasions. Of course, we have to get those background checks completed. So don't feel intimidated. It's just a process we have to go through. All our employees go through that. And it's just to safeguard your children. It's to safeguard your children. And we want to ensure that, individuals that we bring in, that they're suitable to work with your students. So know that it's just process. It's by law. It's by BIE that we have to do this. So, but, don't let that stop you. We want to see you come and volunteer here at the school. But that's pretty much it in a nutshell of what we're doing this year. More will be shared with you during our open house. We do plan on having a little mini conference with breakout sessions early this year so that you are aware of our school improvement plans, our SMART goals we have set for the year, and what our focus is. In addition is having you all become a part of that process as well as our school improvement team. Um, One thing that we started last year was working on redoing the mission and vision statement, and that comes from your involvement as well. So, will share more of that information during our meeting with our stakeholders and going over our data to show the success of our students. So that information again will be forthcoming. So I'm really glad to be a part of this morning broadcast with you all today. It's just, really great to be back in school. Really wonderful things happening, and, come in, take a look, and I think you'll agree that, our school is just very awesome. So thank you again, and look forward to a wonderful year. You are appreciated. You are valued as our stakeholders. So we look forward to having more visitors to our school and being a part of our process. So again, thank you, and you all have a wonderful school year. Be safe and be healthy. Askwali.
Yes, kwa. Thank you for sharing, Mrs. Thomas, and we appreciate your words and all the information regarding our school, new developments, new projects, and yep. So thank you again for joining us this morning. You're welcome to stay on and see the rest of the broadcasts, and with that, we'll get started. Yes, kwa.
Asquale.
Thank you. Right. Here's my mess behind me. I need a green screen there.
All right. Let's go on to our first, our news, as we brought to you some new ways of how we're doing news this year, including more student voices, more student led pieces, and this will give you a brief glimpse. So look out for your student. Itam hakam kalawesa. Itam hisakis titakaweska efya.
Itam fatnalis titakaweska efya bahangwa Thursday. Itam fat alabamayaw. Ang kalawesa bahangwa August. Today is August 7th, 2020.
Oe, ansa kwa. Thank you, Miss Kylee. And for our cop being kind, Mrs. Thomas, did you catch anyone being kind?
I catch a lot of kids being kind. I've had older kids escort the littles, the kinders to their class. I've had them help pick up, trash if they see something drop, pick it up and give it to put it in the trash can. I've seen a lot of, acts of kindness in the building. And even outside. So, even everyone's, been very on top of the character trait for this month.
Nice. All right, it's kwa. Yeah, cool. And yeah, shout outs to Kylee from Miss Wing. Good morning, Miss Wing. Good. And Bobcat joke today, san pa itam umay no ayani.
What did the science book say to the math book?
I don't know. What did the math book say to the science book? Or science book say to the math book?
Wow, you got problems.
Wow, you got problems. That math book, a lot of problems.
A lot of problems. Multiple problems.
Difficult problems. All right. Hopi Lavai phrase of the week. Let's go.
What does that mean?
It means what's your name?
Oh, ne lamara na yan Hopi matua. Ne mi matua.
Ne Amshima Young Hopi Matua. Kuko.
All right, Miss Thomas, tell us about our phrase of the week.
So our phrase of the week is Hinmatiwa. It's what is your name? So everyone in the building, if you see one another, pass one another. Ako my building Hinmatiwa. So what is your name?
Mm-hmm. All right. Hinmatiwa. All right, Bobcat weather. Itam hintalang naya. Miss Bean.
My name is Zariah. Good morning. My name is Verna. And this is Bobcat weather. Ike Sonia. Ike Davuta. Bye.
Ike hinsoni wa ike tabiuta. Uy. All right, esquaqua, Miss Zariah and Verna.
My name is Zariah.
Ta itam umahita aaw na yan eh.
Wait, mamahita na yan eh. Tapos kung mo dito tayo sige sa isang happy Thursday ang yan. We are on a free bus run AM and PM. Again, we are on a free bus run AM and PM. Dito tayo till school week. We are on a Monday through Friday 4-day school week. So tomorrow we have no school on Fridays. Monday, drop-off and arrival will be at 7:30 a.m. Due to proper monitoring, we ask that you do not drop your students off prior to 7:30. Attendance and instruction begins at 8 a.m. So let's make sure we're here before then. But up give me afternoon bus departure times. Sunday's program departs from here at 2 p.m. Kinder through second grade is 2:45 p.m. And again, a quick reminder, we do ask and require our parents to meet your students at the bus stop. Again, with the bus schedules, the times indicated under are departure times. Then we have the third through sixth grade who depart from here at 3:45. We do have our upcoming school board meeting on Tuesday, August 12th at 5:30 p.m. And we have a variety platform ways we communicate. And the one that's highly encouraged is Class Dojo. So if you have not downloaded the app, if you have not joined your class, please do so. So we can use the Class Dojo website, Second Mesa Day School Facebook page. You can communicate with student planners, the one call system, and Bobcat News. And we do invite you to come on Wednesday, August 13th at 5:30 p.m. for our first class meeting of the month of the year. So we look forward to seeing you there. We have been invited by the Kylee radio station to be a part of their music fest. So the pack has accepted the invitation. Therefore, we will be having our first fundraiser there. It will be a food booth that'll begin at 9 a.m. on Sunday, August 10th. We did send out some information. We are asking for donations of food, snacks, and drinks and volunteer time. And that is again on Sunday, August 10th. Donations can be brought here before 4 if it's drinks or something that doesn't need refrigeration. And while you're volunteering and you're donating, you're going to earn some SIBA points. Remember, we do have our Bobcat store where we will be, or which will be open soon. So we hope to see everyone on Sunday. It's Asquale. Thank you. Bye, Basa. Asquale.
Uy, esquaqua. All right. Again, your Talapa Moya calendar is out, so make sure you have your calendar on your refrigerator or somewhere visible in your house so you can track what's going on between your student, their school, and whatever events you got going on in your family. All right. So have time. Let's go ahead and check out some of our morning meetings and what's happening in the classroom. Here we go. A little short clip of Miss Castellanos' class, second grade classroom. Her parapro Miss Cisco in there, and they're doing the part of the morning meeting, all sitting in a circle. They're doing their morning message, and they said, Friday. Today is our Friday. Yay. So that was from Miss Castellanos' class.
Blue, black, yellow, purple.
All right, so this is a morning meeting activity from Miss Benoit's class. What they had to do was they had to pass around the stick around the circle before the person, and they had to try to beat the one person. One person had to name 7 colors before the stick went around. So he was like blue, purple. It just kind of makes you think, and then you see the stick being passed around the circle. So a little bit of a race the kids did. I think categories of colors, animals, stores, and different things like that. So that was a nice activity. Nice job.
Okay, so here is Miss Lois and Miss what's with you, my second grade class. Their morning meeting was to show kindness without saying a word. So they had to use gestures, they had to use hand signals, and they tried real hard not to say a word, but to share kindness. So they were pointing at their feet, their shoes, because they liked their shoes, or maybe their top, or maybe their hair. So they were just using different gestures. And that was Miss Maloney's class.
Nice. Cool.
And just a couple of pictures there that showed them sitting in a circle and being really patient and kind until it was their turn to share.
Escuela to all the teachers and staff at Second Mesa Day School. I appreciate all the friends I made at this school. Continue to do your best in school, for I will not be returning in a few weeks. Thank you. Escuela.
Kylie wanted to share a little thank you to the staff and the students, the friends that she's made. She says she might be transferring schools soon, so she did our announcements for us, and she just wanted to share her appreciation. So thank you, Kylie.
You did great, Kylie. It's Escuela.
Oy. All right, Bobcat birthday. Hakiti tiopo apite. Hakimo iti tiopo apite.
We have one belated Bobcat birthday shout out to Miss Yaiva, who works in our kitchen. She's the assistant cook. Thank you, Miss Yaiva, and happy birthday. Hope you enjoyed your day yesterday.
Awesome. Happy birthday, Miss Yaiva.
Happy belated birthday, Miss Yaiva.
Happy birthday. We sang to her.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Cool. And I think that wraps up our Bobcat broadcast for this morning. Thank you all for joining our Bobcat News. I hope you have a great day and see you on Monday. All right. So, sinitan piyo mumiyoji kene mahala kya mala ini.
Oh wait, asa ni tampi ang mumiyori ka ni. Mahala kya kang tamala yun ni.
Bye, Bobcats. Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a great one. Fully.